Hello and welcome to House News. I am Indra Pahlevi. In this special episode to celebrate the 77th anniversary of the Indonesian House of Representatives, we will present all the latest and interesting information around the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia. Commemorating the 77th anniversary of Indonesia, the House invites all parties to take part in building national strength with the spirit of mutual assistance or gotong royong. The House promotes cooperation of Indonesia and Slovakia in various fields, which benefit both nation and the people of the two countries. Ahead of the 65th anniversary of Indonesia-Japan diplomatic relations, cooperation in the agriculture sector and human resources should be further strengthened. The House welcomes optimistically the 77th of Indonesia Independence Day. The House also hopes the improvement on protection of migrant workers and development of technology and information can symbolize the spirit to rise faster and recover stronger.
At Nusantara Building, Jakarta, member of Commission 9 of the House, Krisdayanti, expressed her hopes the Independence Day can be a momentum of the House together with the government to provide full support for Indonesian migrant workers who contribute as the biggest source for state foreign exchange earnings. Krisdayanti demands the government to provide protection for Indonesian migrant workers, starting from the early stage, which is recruitment.
Tidak saja menjadikan mereka benar-benar sebagai pahlawan devisa, tidak saja memberikan hanya slogan karpet merah kepada mereka, tapi bagaimana kita memberikan perhatian, tidak saja perlindungan, tapi juga mulai pemberkasan awal, pelatihan, karantina, hingga mengantarkan mereka ke negara tempatan dan memberikan perlindungan sepanjang kontrak kerja mereka.
Meanwhile, member of Commission 1 of the House, Muhammad Arwani Tomavi, states the 77th of Indonesia Independence Day is a reminder for the government to improve cybersecurity and cyber resilience. Tomavi adds the government should tighten control over negative content spread in social media, a growing problem which threatens social harmony in Indonesia.
Perlu untuk kita perhatikan bagaimana agar masyarakat, kalangan pemuda, keluarga kita, masyarakat kita semua mendapatkan informasi yang layak, mendapatkan berita-berita yang juga mendidik, ya. Terutama sekali adalah konten-konten yang positif yang mencerdaskan bagi masyarakat.
TVR Parliament reports.
The Committee for Inter-Parliamentary Cooperation of the House met the Ambassador of Slovak Republic to Indonesia to discuss various efforts to strengthen bilateral relation between Indonesia and Slovakia. The meeting also discussed the partnership in education, research and science to develop tropical wheat seed.
Vice Chairperson of the Committee for Interparliamentary Cooperation of the House, Putu Supatmarudana, says Indonesia and Slovakia have signed agreement on inter-university cooperation to develop tropical wheat seed. Putu underscores the importance to strengthen the agreements due to wheat consumption in Indonesia, sharply increasing every year. Putu encourages more studies on a new variety of wheat which can grow in tropical climate as in Indonesia.
Expertise di Slovakia, mereka memiliki pemahaman tentang bercocok tanam gandum. Nah, itu sudah ditransfer knowledge-nya melalui Universitas Andalas kerjasama dengan Universitas Slovakia. Tentu kita akan mendorong bagaimana ini tidak hanya menjadi benih, tidak hanya ditanam, tapi untuk memeskan ini sehingga kita bisa memproduksi gandum. Dengan memang harus kita melihat kondisi lahan dan wilayah dan climate, karena memang kan tidak mudah untuk, kalau kita kan lebih banyak padi ya, jadi beras.
Putu hopes the cooperation in agricultural engineering using technology can give benefit for Indonesian people and bring Indonesia more advanced. The meeting also took the opportunity to discuss more possibilities on the cooperation between Indonesia and Slovakia. This includes the discussion on food security, renewable energy, tourism, and the role of media in democracy. Raihan and Bondan, TVR Parliament report.
Vice Speaker for Industry and Development, Rahmat Gobel, comments the agriculture system in Hokota, Ibaraki Prefecture, Japan. Rahmat Gobel expressed compliment on the use of advanced technology as well as the quality of agriculture products.
In a series of working visit to Japan, Vice Speaker for Industry and Development Rahmat Gobel said, agriculture sector plays an important role nowadays as a global food crisis is getting more serious. Therefore, it is important for Indonesia to have partnership with several agriculture countries such as Japan. Gobel points out there are numerous Indonesians who are currently working in agriculture sector in Japan. The government needs to pay attention to these workers so that when they return to Indonesia, they can develop the skills they have obtained.
Kunjungan saya kemarin ini pertama setelah mendengar bahwa di Hokota ini ada lebih kurang 543 pemuda-pemuda Indonesia yang bekerja atau magang di lokasi ini pada sektor pertanian. Untuk itu saya datang untuk melihat dan dialog dan kemudian tentu bagaimana saya bisa belajar dari Hokota sendiri sukses story dalam membangun pertaniannya yang 60 tahun yang lalu daerah ini daerah miskin. Nah ini makanya saya ingin mengetahui apa langkah dan bagaimana upaya yang dilakukan oleh masyarakat di sini. Dan tentu ini saya juga ingin di samping mempelajari juga ingin mengajak bagaimana kita bisa meningkatkan kerjasama dengan pemerintah Hokota dan juga mungkin pemerintah lainnya, pemerintah daerah lainnya di dalam berupaya meningkatkan di sektor pangan.
Rahmat Gobel added Japan has advantages in technology, finance, and experience, while Indonesia has potential in the number of land, good climate, and abundance of fertile soil. The cooperation of both countries will certainly give benefit to dominate global food market. From Hokota, Japan, Nur Fuad, TVR Parliament reports.
And that's House News for today. I'm Indra Pahlevi. Thank you for watching and have a good day.